Across the world, 8 million new guns and other small arms are produced every single year. The arms trade is a massive global business, and much of it is conducted secretly and illegally. Now nations are trying to agree on a treaty that would, for the first time ever, regulate arms exports.
It'll mean that irresponsible, legal but irresponsible trade in arms can be addressed by the international community in a more effective way, and that the illegal trade in arms will become a much more difficult exercise than it has been so far.
A former child soldier, one of the so-called lost boys of Sudan, has come to the UN to add his voice to the debate. He says nations must speak out against the arms trade by signing this treaty.
Silence in itself is violence. So if you're turning a blind eye of any situation, you're actually committing it. So the worst people on earth are not those who are actually committing atrocities, but are those who are turning the blind eye on it. So here they have the power to turn everything around.
The big question being asked here in the corridors of the UN is, what position will the US take? They're keeping their cards close to their chest. 8 months ago, when a treaty was last on the table, the US postponed things, saying they needed more time to study the details. There will be 10 days of hard negotiations. If a treaty is to be signed, it has to happen before the end of this month. James Bays, Al Jazeera, at the United Nations.